A warm welcome, everybody, from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019, some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
Okay, when you're ready, let's go. Okay, that's Lawson ahead of you. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.9 seconds. Right, their best lap, 1:33.4. Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. P5, P5. All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now. And that's P13, P13. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
with qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Welcome along to the legendary Suzuka. This classic racetrack boasts a long history dating right back to 1962 when it was first opened. Will more history be written here today at the Japanese Grand Prix? A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit, and the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz and Albon, Antonelli, Piastri, Hülkenberg and Liam Lawson, Hamilton, Norris, Esteban Ocon and Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Pepe Marti, Gabriel Bortoleto and Pierre Gasly, Doohan, Behrman, Mayer and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend. Anthony Davidson, glorious Suzuka. It's a bit like Silverstone, an iconic track for which we couldn't have an F1 season without it. And so much for the drivers to think about around here.
Absolutely, Crofty. The only figure-of-8 circuit that we have on the calendar, and you kind of wonder, why don't we have more? Because it's such a good format. The drivers love this track. It's got a great flow to it, a fantastic circuit. Not the best for overtaking, but my goodness, from inside the car, it's a real treat for the drivers.
So the formation lap gets underway here in Japan. This circuit is one of the favourites amongst the drivers, and I'm sure each and every one of them is looking forward to the race ahead. All of them hoping they can leave Suzuka on a high note. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
DRS is now available. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Got that, confirmed. There seems to have been a problem attaching the front wing. We need to try and put that behind us now and finish the race strong. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. The side pods have taken damage. Keep an eye on your engine temperatures. Cooling may be adversely affected. There's been some damage to the underbody. Expect the car to feel some impact. Systems all looking good. Head down. Bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Okay, that's Hadja just ahead of you, 3.4. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're all fresh softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Green flag. Bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Ahead of you, Callie ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. And the time last lap, 2 minutes, 03.6. This is great stuff. We're gaining by 0.3 a lap. Good work. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, Callie's ahead of you now. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. Time last lap, 1 minute, 42.6. And you're closing by 0.4 a lap. Keep it going. Okay, gap ahead, 1.9 seconds. Box this lap, please. We need to get you onto new tyres and move on to a different strategy. You only have to stop once now, one stop left, and that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. Use your overtake button for more power. We need to push. Okay, Callie's in the pits. Callie's in the pits now. McLaren driver ahead, and the time last lap, 1:40.6. Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, we're dropping back by around 4/10 a lap. Give it everything you got. And that's Doohan behind. Time last lap, 1:41.0. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Strategy available on the MFD. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Okay, copy that. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop. Your lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen.
Okay, there seems to have been a problem removing the front wing, but we've got to try and put that behind us now and finish the race strong. Get your head down.
A great display of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.